Hey, welcome to the show, everybody. My name's Josh, and this is Riches for My Britches. So today is Thursday. There was no trading yesterday. So I hope nobody woke up early to trade yesterday to find that out. So I'm going to start the day today being at my at level 2 in my trading plan. I have a max loss of negative $50 that I have set for the day. My trade risk is $25. Now I have that broken into 4 sections, so I'm only taking quarter position sizes when I get into a trade. So I'm not technically risking all of that 25. What I like to do is get in with a small size and add to it if it looks good. So let's go ahead and take a look at the gap scan for the morning. And it's not the prettiest gap scan I've ever seen. We have about 5 stocks gapping up here, and the first 2 stocks on the scan are cheaper, and they're only gapping up. The leading gapper is only up 36%. That's ZAPP, otherwise known as ZAPP. And ZAPP does have news. It's trading below the volume weighted average price at the moment, but it's, hovering right there. Nice move up early on. So it remains to be seen if we're going to see continued price action on this. Now, when I look at the daily level on this here, you can see that we had a big day on it back on the 13th, consolidated for a few days. And so now we're up in this area. We hit a high of about 220. So we could be looking for a daily higher low and higher high. So there could be potential here based on this daily chart on a technical breakout. So that's what I'm going to be looking for on this one. But if we start to sell off too much more and we break yesterday's low, well, I don't know about that. We'll see what happens there. CMND is our second leading gapper. Now this one, it also has some news on it, but trading well below the volume weighted average price. And right now it's bear territory. Looking at the 15-minute time frame, it's just been consolidating after that big move up. Got a big red candle with a upper wick on the hourly time frame. So I'm not sure on this one. It's got a long ways to go to overcome the high of pre-market, and we're trading well below the volume weighted average price. So on this one, I might keep an eye on it, but I'm not sure it's something I really want to trade, at least not right now. Now that could change. I will go ahead and load it up on one of my charts over here just to keep an eye on it. LICY is the third leading gapper, only gapping up 7%. It doesn't have news. I'm not really interested in it. Light on volume. GOVX has a nice float, nice volume, nice float, nice price-ish. This one, I don't really see any news on it. It does look like it's making an attempt to get back over VWAP there. Had a big day yesterday, but a little bit of indecision on that. Right now we're trading up at the top of that range. And we do have some upper wicks here on the 15-minute time frame. There's an upper wick. We had a tweezers back here, so there could be something. I'll load it as a maybe possibility, and that's about it for the gap scan. I don't think NNE is something that I was really interested in. Not really, no. Let me see here. So on the high of day scan, we have MGOL. MGOL I'm not really seeing any news on it, but it had a big day back here and then sold off, consolidated, and now we're back up into this level again. So it may be extended at this point. And you have to think about the bag holders there could be here. So at the open, people that were in this up here and holding through this drop at the open, maybe selling their positions. So we may see this drop back down yet again based on that, but I don't know. We'll see what kind of, the fact that there isn't really a headline on it kind of makes me cautious on MGOL, but I am going to watch it, see what kind of price action we get. And then that was about it. I did see PLTR here. You know, it's got some news on it, but it's a higher price stock. Candle ranges are super small on it. And so I'm just going to leave that one alone, I think. So with 10 minutes till the bell, that's about all I have. And we could maybe try to break these down a little bit. I'll start with ZAPP, ZAPP here. So ZAPP now pulling back more, so it's quite a ways below VWAP. But if I look at the hourly time frame, it's an inside bar, 15-minute consolidation. So any kind of a bounce here on the 5-minute time frame, you'd just be looking for a lower high. We hit a pre-market high up here of 224. Now this is the one that on the daily level looks like it could be potential for it to break out. But earlier we were in here when I first saw this, and I don't know, it didn't look like it was going to hold. It almost looked like a bear flag. And so I'm not sure about a trade on this first thing. I might just watch it first just to kind of see if we're going to get back over VWAP on it. MGOL is actually trending up on the 1-minute time frame. If we look at the hourly time frame, we have 2 green candles going up. Now the daily time frame, this is the one where there could be bag holders. So we're getting pretty close to resistance. Resistance is up at 183. So we have 3 green candles in a row on this 15-minute time frame. So on the 5-minute time frame, we didn't really put in a higher low except for like way down here at 90 cents. We have a double top so far up at 153. And I suppose I could put a line across here and say, yeah, maybe, but did it hold? No. Maybe that's more legit. I don't know. Sometimes these lines, you know, they're subjective. But we did hold it. About 5 minutes to go. And let's have a look at CMND. So it is down at a support level, and this is one that I'm really not interested in. I feel like we need to get back above VWAP, and the fact that we're so far below it and so far below the pre-market high, I'm not really expecting anything out of this other than a slight bounce. You can see on the hourly time frame we are pulling back here. So hourly consolidation has begun. We had a 15-minute support level here, and we're just breaking through that now. If it's going to bounce, it might bounce from down in this area down here, but maybe dead cat bounce. Maybe, I don't know, man. There just really isn't a lot to choose from this morning, so I'm just probably going to watch. And then there is the fourth one that I'm watching is GOVX. Really choppy on the hourly time frame here. 1 second. Okay. So GOVX here on the hourly time frame. Well, first, yeah, we had a kind of a big move on Tuesday, but back here consolidating. So I mean, it's nice consolidation. I don't like this long upper wick on this hourly candle, but I could overlook that. And we'll see if this consolidation can give us a breakout. We had a higher pre-market up at right around 258, 262-ish area. But really choppy, especially like here on the 15-minute time frame. There really is no uptrend or downtrend. It's just, it's kind of all over the place. So coming back up to VWAP on that one. I really want to see that get back up towards the highs. So I don't know. And here we go. A nice little bounce happening on ZAPP. And look at CMND. It's continuing to sell off there. Gap scan, there really isn't anything else on the 5-day scan here. I don't really see anything. Oh, CIFR. What's this one? I don't see a news headline. And it looks like it's just kind of not moving very much. Well, yesterday we had a day where everything was the focus seemed to be kind of spread out across different stocks. The volume wasn't very high. And today it seems like, well, there just isn't much to look at. So anyways, we got about 1 minute until the market opens. So this is it. My daily goal today is to make $50. Well, I feel like MGOL needs to consolidate more. But we may see a bounce off of support down here. Right out of the gate. Now, yesterday or Tuesday, the platform was super laggy, making it very difficult to trade. So we'll see what happens today if it's the same way. Ten seconds to go. I'm almost thinking about taking a trade on ZAPP as well. Well, tried to take profit on ZAPP and I got an error. Let's see if it bounced back up again. That was nice. That was up pretty good. It came up to here. I tried to sell it and it didn't let me. So I'm going to hold it, I guess, and see if it'll move back up. Also in a trade here on MGOL. No, I don't know if MGOL is going to bounce from here. It's going to try. See all this volume in this area. We're up above that. A lot of sellers here at 145. Let's see if we get through 145. Platform's not quite as sluggish as it was yesterday. Here we go on MGOL. I'm going to try to add to it for the breakthrough 50. There we go, breakthrough 50. And I think we're halted going up. Okay, so meanwhile, halt resumption on that will be at 6:39. So I'm going to go ahead and focus over here on ZAPP. ZAPP is my big disappointment here. Got to make up its mind exactly what it wants to do. At one point, I was back to green on it, up into here. Tried to sell it. Thinkorswim threw up an error, and by the time I cleared the error, the price had dropped back down. So then I got back in it here, looking for that next bounce up. I don't know. I don't think it's going to happen. I think I'm going to get stopped out there. I'll try it one more time as it's coming down to that support. Over here on the scan, I have 5. We have SMR. See if we get the break here through the volume weighted average price on this one. I'm not going to make the same mistake again. There we go. I went ahead and sold it. A couple trades on SMR. I noticed it's a little slower over here on this computer. So that halt was at 634 or 639 resumption. SMR. This one here, I marked out a daily level on it. We're coming up to that daily level. It's $11.21. So maybe that's one to trade more here. Okay, I'm gonna switch my focus over to MGOL. Well, I've got about a minute left till resumption. So the hope is that it resumes higher. I'm in this 3 times. My quantity is 52. Position size 156. It would be unfortunate if it resumes lower. We did halt right below that resistance. Okay, we got about 10 seconds here. Sold part of it. Let's sell more of it there. Again, the platform really sluggish. Holding it. Put my stop loss down just below that level. So if I get stopped out, it'll be a successful trade. Got that error message again on this one. What the heck? Oh my gosh, again? It will not let me sell it. Oh, it's set to extended. No wonder. My fault. Oh, this one just got halted going down, but luckily my stop loss got hit. So I'm not caught in a halt going down. So, okay, I'm going to focus on ZAPP. So that was my fault. I didn't realize I had my price ladder set to extended. So that is why I was unable to sell it before. That's why I was unable to sell it this time. So technically I should be green on this stock, but I kind of messed up. That time I got to sell it. Nice. Just trading this one as it's moving up and down, coming up to that resistance up there now, 224. We're going to have a new 5-minute candle on this one. Couple of levels here, 210, 194. Coming up to 232. There we go. Just not getting the best fills on this one. On this one here, I'm looking for a 5-minute higher low. Okay, and just like that, I'm at my daily goals. So because of where I'm at on the day, I'm probably going to stop there and just call that a day. Quite a few trades on ZAPP. Tried to buy this little pullback here on MGOL right here. Looking for that 5-minute higher low right here. And we might get it coming down to that support. And ZAPP just continuing to grind higher. SMR, I traded a little bit. Managed to knock off a few trades there. That wasn't so bad. So in a little bit here, I'm going to just take a look at my trades and see how well I did. Oh, and look at ZAPP just taking off here, man. Wow. This thing's on fire. And if we look at the daily time frame on this, this is the one that I said that on the daily, it looks like a good setup. Is this the one? I think I was thinking of, I thought it was ZAPP. I might have been thinking of, which one was I thinking of? I thought it was ZAPP, but the daily looks different here for some reason. Huh. In any case, whatever. It's a nice setup here on the daily, though, for sure. I don't remember it looking like this when I looked at it pre-market, though. That's the weird. Oh, this is not ZAPP. This is SMR. Okay, that's why. Sometimes when I click on my scanners, it doesn't always load the chart. So here we go. This is what I was looking at. We had that big day and then the pullback, and we were looking for a higher low on the daily. And look at that. Looks like we got our higher low. Now, can we get a higher high? This is a good technical setup. And ZAPP is actually halted right now. It just got halted moving up here. So I'm going to go ahead and load up my trades. So maybe I'm stopping too early. I don't know. This morning started out not looking the best. Oh, that was right. Okay, so starting out with ZAPP, this one here was consolidating coming into the open. And it actually put in a really nice 15-minute higher low here. It was an inside bar that started to break down, but then, you know, so that first 1-minute candle, I'm going to zoom in on this so you can see the arrows. I bought this, I don't remember exactly if I bought the breakout first or if I bought the pullback first. I think what happened was I bought it up here and got stopped out for a loss, and then I got in down here, and as on this move up, I tried to sell it on the move up. That got me back to green. It was a $20 win, but as I hit the sell button, this error dialog came up. I didn't know why, and by the time I finally got out of the trade, it was way back down here. And then I tried to trade it here for the move back through the VWAP. We got stopped out, lost a little bit more, and finally got in it down here. Tried to sell up into here, but again, it wouldn't sell. And turns out I had my price ladder set on extended and not on day. And that's when I finally realized it. So unfortunately, I missed a couple of really good trades on this one early on. And then, you know, we were consolidating here below the VWAP, and it started to look like it was going to hold this level down here. So we were holding, and I was like, I was thinking this thing's got a potential probably to get back over VWAP. But I wasn't sure because sometimes they can just keep going down. But I ended up getting it here, and then I traded it actively on this breakout and actively throughout this entire move up. Just kept buying. When the price ladder, I'll watch the price ladder right here, and when the price drops, I jump in it a couple of times. I'll try to get in a couple of times and then watch for it to move back up and then sell half of it. And then if it drops again, I'll try to add back and just keep, adding, buying and selling, buying and selling. And this works good on certain stocks that are moving up like this. And of course, I quit trading it right in here. This would have been a great trade to actually hold, but holding is not always my thing. I end up losing money a lot of times when I hold. Here we had an equilibrium, and is set up kind of like ZAPP, but MGOL, it didn't have any news on it that I could find, but I did want to buy it off of support down here right at the open, so that's what I did. So you can see here I ended up buying as we came back to support. I also tried buying some breakouts. This one I got green on right away. I bought it again down here. That would have been a great trade to hold, wouldn't it? I bought it right at the bottom. And then I added to it here. I added to it here. So actually I did hold this now that I think about it, because I was in 1, 2, 3 times, and then it halted going up. And I sold it here and here, put my stop loss under the low, looking for it to move higher. But then it halted going down. But because I had my stop loss in there, it took me out of the trade before it halted going down. And then a halt resumption. It moved down lower. It looked like a place here where we might bounce from. So I jumped back in it, made a little bit of money on that. And then that was it. And now here we are halted going down yet again. SMR. Over here, this is the third stock that I traded this morning. This one I did see on the scanner this morning. I wasn't really too interested in it. Oh, and look, wow. Look at ZAPP. Look at that resumption higher. It's up above the daily now. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. I think today could have been a pretty big day, but I'm trying to take it easy. But my God, this one's just holding up. I should really be trading it. I just feel like if I do, look at this thing go. But sometimes I'll get a feeling in my gut like I should stop. And a lot of times if I don't listen to that, I end up giving back a lot of profit. So anyways, SMR. This one I did see it pre-market, but like I said, I wasn't too interested in it for reasons of well, at least I thought I saw it. Maybe I didn't, but I know I had a daily level marked out on it. That could have been from maybe another day. Yeah, I don't remember seeing this pre-market. But anyways, it's got a daily resistance up at 1121, but it was moving up. So I went ahead and my first trade on it was a great trade. I bought this pullback right here, the awesome trade. First I had a limit order in right here, but then I moved it down. It got filled. Had a couple more limit orders in down here in case it were to drop down to 990. But it moved back up. I sold it real quick because just in case it was going to drop down more. Showing some strength here. I bought it again, sold it. Bought the quick little breakout here. It pulls back, breaks out over that previous high. And on this little dip, I buy it and sell it again. So all my trades on this one, 1, 2, 3, 4 trades on it, were all winners. And then I did not trade that one again. And that was it. That's how I made my daily goal today of $50. So do I have this? Let me see here. Let me see if I can load this and this here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so what I'll do here is I'll enter in my high, and you can see it up above me there, my high and my low. My max loss actually is showing 38 cents right now, and that's because my max loss, if you saw the beginning of the live stream, it was at like $50, well, $49.99. Because I'll usually take a test trade before I start trading with just one share. So just to get the max loss system working that I've designed. So anyways, yeah, I start out with a max loss of -50, and as I gain profit throughout the day, that max loss follows the profit. So you can see I'm up $50.38, so my max loss is 38 cents. So it's basically a trailing stop on my max loss. So my high of day today was my winnings today. My profit today was 50.38. My low of day was -14.21, and my high of day is actually 50.38. And that's supposed to give me a green candle here. For whatever reason, it didn't. I think I know why. I have to go fix that, but I'm not going to do that here during the live stream. I'll fix that after, and it'll show up tomorrow, so that's fine. So this is level 2. So right now this puts me up into here somewhere. So I've finally broken out of this consolidation, moving up, taking it slow, one day at a time. Let's go back real quick and take a look at the stocks and see what's happening here. So ZAPP, yeah, it hit a high of almost $4 here, now pulling back a little bit, consolidation. So possible, if you missed the move up, this is a possible opportunity here to get in this on consolidation and look for that next move higher. I think the daily time frame, there's a resistance of it 446, and then 675 is the next level. So and MGOL with another big red candle. Remember MGOL, we were talking about this pre-market. If I can load that in over here so you can see the daily. We were talking about this pre-market, about how we had this up here several days ago. A lot of people getting in up here, and then it sold off. So anybody holding when the market that held through that pullback at the open would probably be trying to sell their position to get back out, either break even or for a small loss. And so you could see a lot of selling pressure. And so that's kind of what we're seeing here on this one. And of course, you'll have shorts getting in against this level, looking for that price to move back down. So that's kind of what I was expecting on MGOL. Okay, well, that's going to do it for me. This has been Riches for My Britches. My name is Josh, and I'll see you back here tomorrow for one last trading day of the week. Good luck.